Hello everybody and welcome to tonight to Hold Me in Your Heart on this, the night of All Souls Day, the day where we remember those we have loved that we have lost. Our loved ones that have departed from us over the years, those are the ones that we still remember today, and of course the ones that we have lost this year. We also keep in our hearts as well those who have been taken too early from us through this pandemic this world is still facing. During this service tonight there will be an opportunity for you all to light a candle in memory of your loved ones and also to celebrate the light that they still shine with in this world. After our time of remembrance we'll also gather together in quiet reflection for our own private prayer, our thoughts and our meditations. But tonight we do remember those people have left us and have gone before, but they're always part of our lives because they're part of our past, they're part of our present, they're part of our future. We make that personal commitment tonight to always keep them in our hearts, to keep their memories alive and to always walk with them in life. We are now going to go to a reading read by Kimberly Hobbs, and that is When the Time Comes for Me to Die.
When the time comes for me to die, let grief not blacken long your sky. Be bold yet modest in your grieving. There is change, but not in a leaving. For just as death is part of life, the dead live on forever in the living. For all the gathered riches of our journey, the moments shared, the mysteries explored, the steady layer of memories stored, the things that made us laugh or weep or sing, the joy of sunlit snow or first unfurling of the spring, the wordless language of friendship shared, the knowing, each giving and each taking, these are not the flowers that fade, nor the trees that fall and crumble, nor are they stone, for even stone cannot the wind and the rain withstand, and mighty mountain peaks in time reduce to sand. What we are, that we still are. What we had, that we still have. So when you walk where we once walked together, and scan in vain beside you for my shadow, or pause and remember something, feel sorrow start to steal upon you, be still, clear your eyes, breathe. Listen for my footfall in your heart. I am not gone, but merely walk within you.
We now take a few moments to sit and reflect on those words. And as we do so, we're going to listen to a version of the In Paradisum by Ernie Sams, and that is May the Choirs of Angels.
When the time comes for me to die, let grief not blacken long.
May the choirs of angels come to greet you. May they speed you to paradise. May the Lord enfold you in his mercy. May you find eternal life. There is one thing I ask of the Lord, that he grant me my heartfelt desire, to dwell in the courts of our God, every day of my life in his presence. May the choirs of angels come to greet you. May they speed you to paradise. May the Lord enfold you in his mercy. May you find eternal life. hoping God, stand firm and take heart. Place all your trust in the Lord. May the choirs of angels come to greet you. May they speed you to paradise. May the Lord enfold you in his mercy. May you find eternal life.
It is this week that we start to enter into a time of remembrance, really, from today, the Day of All Souls, after yesterday celebrating All Saints. And gradually we actually move towards Remembrance Sunday this Sunday, and then next week to the actual day of remembrance. But what is remembrance? What is remembering? Well, remembering is part of celebration. Because for us, those people who have been part of our lives, they have touched us, those people. They have moulded us into the people that we are. They, in many ways, have changed His will for us. So we're going to actually move to a poem which really does recall this, about us moving into this gentle night, this night that is here now, and about the fact that remembering is about celebrating someone's life.
Weep not for me, though I have gone into that gentle night. Grieve, if you will, but not for long upon my soul's sweet flight. I am at peace, my soul's at rest. There is no need for tears, for with your love I was so blessed for all those many years. There is no pain, I suffer not, the fear now all is gone. Put now these things out of your thoughts, in your memory I live on. Remember not my fight for breath, remember not the strife. Please do not dwell upon my death, but celebrate my life.
There is a story I have related at many a service. In fact, many people may have heard it. And that is that my old man has always said there are two certainties in life. One is a tax inspector and the other one is death. And as you probably all know, friends of mine, I'm married to a tax inspector and I also work mainly in the funeral industry. So I'm never quite sure whether my life took the right turning or the wrong turning. But the thing is that those are not those certainties in life. There is one certainty we all have, and that is love. When we have love, we have everything. And it's now with love we are going to take those moments now to recall those people. We're going to take some time of quiet reflection. And during this time, there is now going to be a chance for us at home, including me, to light a candle in memory of those we miss but still live on in our hearts. And we have a candle here ready at home. And now let's take that moment, this moment to remember that, the light and love that they still show and still shine in our lives.
through the gloom, and point me to the skies. Ends morning breaks, and earth's faint shadows flee. In life, in death, O Lord, abide with me.
At the blowing of the wind and the chill of the winter, at the opening of the buds and the rebirth of the spring, we will remember them.
At the blueness of the skies, and in the warmth of summer, at the rustling of the leaves, and in the beauty of autumn, we will remember them.
At the beginning of the year, and when the year ends, we will remember them. As long as we live, they too will live, for they are now a part of us, and we will remember them.
So, when we are weary and in need of strength, when we are lost and sick at heart, we will remember you.
When we have joy to share, when we have decisions that are difficult to make, we will remember you.
When we have achievements that are based on yours, when we have milestones we have reached, we will remember you.
At the rising of the sun and its going down, we will remember you. As human beings, we're all wonderfully different and unique. And there are some of us that may be very religious. There are some of us that may be Christian. There may be some of us Hindu, Sikh, Muslim, Jewish. The list goes on. As even as one of my friends always said, there's some of us that just sit on the fence. But there's one thing with all of that is the same. We need time just sometimes to sit and think. For some of us that may be time to pray. For some of us it just may be time to meditate. Or for other people it just may be time to sit and reflect. And whichever one is the one that is right for you, I ask you now to take a few moments, and we're going to do exactly that together, united in this love that we share for all those people that are still part of our lives. They're never gone to us because they're never forgotten. So let us join together in the words of the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, for ever and ever. Amen. Grief is a very, very strange thing altogether. Grief can bring on emotions where we feel angry, we can feel rejected, we can feel terrible upset, we can feel guilt. And do you know what? They're all normal and natural. Something I always try to explain at every single service I've ever done is this: we should let ourselves cry. And you know, us as British people, we are absolutely terrible at doing that, including myself. But that is part of that wonderful emotion called love. Every single one of those are part of it, and grief is wrapped up in love. We should allow ourselves to have those moments. We should allow ourselves to be able to let our bodies relax from them. Because then those days will come when we can smile, when we can laugh. Many people think I'm very weird when I say this, but I really mean this. My friends that have gone before me, of course I miss them dearly, but I still speak to them. I still speak to the family that have gone before me that are important to me. All of the family, because every single one of them are important. Every single person I've lost is important, and that's the same for you. But the thing is, who is it that's grieving? Is it us, or is it them? That is something I've always wanted to answer the question to. And I think until I leave this mortal coil myself and leave this planet, I won't know. But there is a poem that I think that really explains that well. We're going to hear that read now by Susie Poppet, who is a fellow minister friend of mine.
'Tis only we who grieve. They do not leave. They are not gone. They look upon us still. They walk among the valleys now. They stride upon the hill. Their smile is in the summer sky. Their grace is in the breeze. Their memories whisper in the grass. Their calm is in the trees. Their light is in the winter snow. Their tears are in the rain. Their merriment runs in the brook. Their laughter in the lane. Their gentleness is in the flowers. They sigh in autumn leaves. They do not leave. They are not gone. 'Tis only we who grieve. If only we could see the splendour of the land to which our loved ones are called from you and me, we'd understand. If only we could hear the welcome they receive from old familiar voices, all so dear, we would not grieve. If only we could know the reason why they went, we'd smile and wipe away the tears that flow and wait, content.
There is a question which I think all of us ask in our own minds, and that is, how do we deal with grief? What do we do? I think there is a million and one ways we can deal with it, from talking to people, counselling helps, also from sometimes doing proactive works, doing good deeds. Sometimes just by the fact we remember those people all the time. But still, I search that answer myself. And there's one poem that's always sort of given me an idea for that. And that is one by Christina Rossetti. And it's one that's just simply called Miss Me, But Let Me Go. So when I come to the end of that road and the sun has set for me, I want no tears in a gloom-filled room. Why cry for a soul set free? Miss me a little, but not for long, and not with your head bowed low. Remember that love that we all still share. Miss me, but let me go. For this is a journey we all must take, and each must go alone. It's all part of the Master's plan. It's that step on the road to home. So when you're lonely and sick of heart, go to your friends that we know and bury those worries in doing good deeds. But miss me, but let me go. Thank you for everyone who has taken part in putting together tonight. Of course, to Steve, who has been singing today to record things for us. And for everyone who's read, Kimberly Hops, Shelley Rainey, to Courtney Jones, to Dave Cohen, Joe Nichols, to Richard Brocklehurst, to Karen Mulligan, and of course, for every one of you who joined in at home, as well to Susie, who shared that beautiful last poem with us. But now, as we bring this time to a close, I'd just like to leave you with a few words of a blessing. So now may the sun bring you energy every day, bring light into the darkness of your soul. May the moon softly restore you by light, bathing you in the glow of restful sleep and peaceful dreams. May the rain wash away your worries and cleanse the hurt that sits in your heart. May the breeze blow a new strength into your being, and may you believe in the courage of yourself. And may you walk gently through the world, keeping your loved ones with you always, knowing that you're never parted from the beating of your heart. So go in peace, go in joy, and most importantly, go in the greatest gift of all, love.